defend without fouling. Howard averages, or 15 and losses are averaging 26.
Well, how about this? Samaya Smith right off the tip. Here's Anaya Thomas facing up and gets the first deuce for the Bison. Johnson finds herself wide open, cashes in.
Late on their recovery, she was shot ready to catch and shoot.
Johnson has been so efficient over the last 3 games, 50% from the field in each of those games. Samaya Smith strides her way to the cup, hooping the harm.
Entire career at LSU, but this is the way that she's going to be able to be so effective, rim running, getting out, and being ready to catch the ball and finishing through contact.
That she would be ready for this Howard game, instead got back into the lineup against BC. And there's that length once again for UVA, causing some problems for Thomas Levy, the defender there. Smith open, and she is off to a terrific start.
Teammates have to continue to find her in her stride to the basket.
Last 8 to the Who's. Stewart ends that run.
The Who's defense was all shifted to the left side of the floor. It gave her the opportunity to attack straight line drive to the right.
Off the giveaway, here come the Bison, and it's another 2. Niall Miller in transition. En route to 22 wins. Samaya Smith from the outside. Kind bounds for Samaya, and she's already in double figures. Second giveaway for Howard. Paris Clark to the 10. Leaves it short. Levy cleans it up.
Who came in here and was able to deliver a loss to them, but they're 34-11 against non-conference oppositions at the helm.
9-point lead early on for UVA. Howard back in the zone. Johnson tees up a long 3. O-board Smith. She's got a dozen. Ty, UVA people, you speak with them, they were enamored with Smith's debut against BC. She had 12 points in the entirety of that game. Johnson probes, flips one up. Another O-board for Levy.
For the Who's, that's where they have been living at, missing the first shot, but having the ability to go and get their own rebounds, and then blocked by Levy.
And now a giveaway, and Johnson scans, lofts, Amanze, the reception, and the finish.
The advantage on the interior to take one dribble and go up.
Amanze was a coach's decision against BC, coming off the bench. Still had a double-double. Continuous action here in this first quarter. Amanze on the hook. Johnson grabbing her own miss. Good ball movement. Clark. You bet.
3 to 4 people out there who are going to go crash the boards hard. It leads to easy shots like Paris Clark's in the corner.
Niall Miller, good adjustment on the baseline. Clark penetrates. Amanze flips it up. She's got it.
Something that Virginia needs desperately within their offense.
We went nearly 4.5 minutes without a whistle. Kymora Johnson sprinkles one down. 13 baskets were assisted on. Great ball movement.
Yeah, it's been impressive to see what they have been able to do. In a sense, speed Howard up, and then the running out in transition.
Together, the 2-point guards.
Yeah, and it brings Johnson off of the ball, and then White being the creator as we see her get the ball on the inside to there and on someone. So I would say that's first things first, and you have to limit good teams like this with size to one-and-done opportunities.
After a struggle in Vegas a couple weeks back, Caitlin Weimer, over 1,500 points in her career and won.
Size, possess some patience, turn, get over that shoulder, take the bump and the hit, especially because she crashes the glass so hard and she's getting those opportunities to go to the stripe.
Thomas, shot goes up, and using the glass, Genesis Perrin. 4 of their 6 tries from 3 as well. Smith carves her way in, rejected on the way up by Perrin. White dances in, White will score.
Seen some very bad crashes into photographers over the years. It's a tough spot to sitting down low on the baseline.
The sneakers are more affordable than the lens.
Finding her on the inside when she's making herself available by showing her hands.
Good ball movement here from the Bison, leading to an open three, and the nice bounce there for Stewart.
It's probably when it comes to doing that.
Clark's runner goes. You know, it's interesting, when we spoke with Coach Grace today, she was really disappointed.
I mean, and we're seeing the same effects here tonight where they're trending in that direction. They also didn't make a three-pointer.
April Edwards on the miss. Long pass ahead. Levy fumbled it initially, but scores anyway.
They have been able to get up the floor and run. Still leading big against the Bison here late in the second quarter. Be soft around the basket to finish with the left.
Stewart, no hesitation.
On the three-point shot, just the last possession, but she shows some confidence on that one in transition.
Hemingway, no. Thomas bodies up and gets the deuce. Timeout, Coach Mox. Back in action here at JPJ. Cavaliers nearing 50 points in the first half. Samaya Smith rolls to the basket, altered on the way up. Hemingway finds a cutter. Thomas blocked by Kymora Johnson, her fourth block on the year. And in the second half, we'll see if the Bison embrace the physicality a little bit more. They only drew one foul in the first half as they go inside there for Niall Miller.
Oh.
Edwards, jumper, got it. And the first four of the second half to Howard.
The Bison only got outscored by 4.
Johnson a bounce. Smith gets it to go.
And finding Smith down low, who had an opening.
About 6 assists per game so far this season for Johnson. Nice shot there. Zoe Stewart.
Number 19, and so this program, they have found success under Ty Grace.
Levy's three goes. 6'3" Israeli coming in via the portal. USF, the last two. Johnson, underhanded stoop. Stewart, swish. Wow. 18 points per game as a freshman, 18 per game last year as a sophomore. She's around 17 per game this year. Weimer gets the 2 here.
There might not be scoring the basketball like we see with her on the daily with the Cavaliers. She's going to have to be a distributor.
Orange are 8-1, 9-point win over SMU. Sophie Burrows had 22 points in the victory.
You couldn't wait to gloat about Syracuse a little bit, huh, Corey?
No, they're doing well. Entering today. Gabby White snakes inside the lane, locates Johnson, an open tray. A dang ring sticks it back home. And nobody got a body on the ring that time.
Yeah.
Miller slaloms and scores. White rejects that shot.
The work that it takes to come back from injury as Miller comes up with the steal, and then another block by the rookie Gabby White. Blocks in a row, but look at this one again here. A turnover by UVA, but not so fast. Gabby White, not that tall like we mentioned, and able to get blocks like that.
Amanze is tall, and the skyscraper scores inside. Figures. Miller sweeps in, nullified by Amanze.
And so that's another element that UVA has taken away, and Paris Clark comes up with the steal.
Scrapes it off the deck, and a congested layup goes. Samaya Smith, such a prized recruit coming out of high school, but kind of got buried in the depth chart at LSU. More prominent role here as Hemingway gets the 2. White rejects, and White tallies 2.
She doesn't get super sped up when it comes to finishing around the basket. A lot of the times you see freshmen get in there and they can be out of control. On the last possession where she's made it all the way to the rim, but hasn't been able to finish when she's gotten down low. But a person who has been able to do that is Paris Clark.
Durant faces up, now backs down ring, and it was never going over a Deng's hands. Good to see the Canes get in, represent the ACC. Smith, seal and score.
Finding their post players down low mainly, and then finding gaps and driving lanes to get to the rim and score around the basket. Hasn't been too many attempts from downtown, and as I say it, to the middle, but taking another look at it here, Smith is able to drive. Okay, I see it now, inside of the line, but like you said, it's after 5, but
no rush to cash your checks.
No need to do that when you got Smith on your side.
Amanze, put it on the board. And it's assist number 7 for Johnson.
The post, back to the basket, dribbling down or posting up, and her teammates finding her, and then walling up. You are 6'4", and yes, you should just put your arms up. Sometimes they get a little shot block happy and want to swat at everything, and you have to know when to and when not to.
Offensive rebounds.
Exactly. So they have a great recipe for there, where they have been dominant all year when it comes to crashing the glass hard, rebounding.
White finds Arid Babu, points 3 and 4 in her Cavaliers tenure.
Yeah, and what they'll be able to look at this stat sheet and be happy about is the fact that everybody got in on the scoring, but also Coach Mox has to be proud of the way her team was able to